What's up, everybody? This is Investing Sensei here to bring you episode 111 of the portfolio update. So you guys already know we're back. It's Sunday. It's time to find out how much we grew this projection, because no matter what the market is doing, this projection every single Sunday, we're going to see this grow and grow because we are always dollar cost averaging. I remember that time in the market beats trying to time the market. So, overall, we are always going to see this grow. If we look at the value over time, you guys have seen that time in the market actually beats timing the market. Imagine if we just try to time it here. There's no chance that we would have been selling out, selling back in, selling out and getting back in. And for ours, we just continue to buy on the sell-offs, and that is where we try to buy the most. Otherwise, we just continue buying the dips, or even if it's high, we still continue buying. And in the long term, we see this trend going upwards, and that's just in capital appreciation as well. That doesn't even include our dividends, how much they're growing. If we look at the 1 quarter, you see that back in around September we were down, and now we're back up. We might go down, guys, for December, we don't know, but our long-term goal is to try to get this snowball quarterly dividends to grow and grow over time, because that has nothing to do with what the portfolio value is. You guys saw that hopefully. Well, I guess I'm not sure if you guys are tracking it, but on Friday we did see a sell-off, and so that doesn't affect our quarterly dividends or our monthly dividends or weekly dividends. None of that. We are going to continue to grow it, even though there was a sell-off this Friday. By the end of this video, we should see these projections grow, and because we continue to dollar cost average no matter what the market is doing. And that is the beauty of dividend growth investing that I really love. But you'll see that overall the portfolio currently is at $206,154.18. So we did go actually down quite a bit. We went about maybe $5,000, $4,000 or so. But at the end of the day, by the end of this video, we should see our projections much higher. We're getting very close to $3,000. Remember, we're trying to get this to $3,000 in projected annually dividends by the end of this year, which we still have about maybe 4 to 5 more weeks, and I think we will get there hopefully this week or the following week. We should achieve that huge milestone, and that should get us to about $250 a month on average, which to me, that is pretty awesome, guys. But anyways, for this update, guys, before we do get started, if you guys are interested in M1 and are considering signing up, they are running a promotion where you get $50. So if you use my referral link, it's in the video description. Check it out. You just have to deposit $100, sign up with my referral link, and then you'll get $50, which means you're going to get about 50% on your $100, 50% return. And as well, you would help me out because I would also get $50. But at the end of the day, you don't have to use my referral link. You could use somebody else's. But if you guys were considering M1, you might take advantage of this, because $50 is quite a bit of money that you could buy a pretty good, awesome company or a fraction of the company. But anyways, guys, in this update, I will be showing you guys what I bought, what I sold, how much our portfolio grew, and the other thing is I am going to answer some subscriber questions, so definitely stay tuned for that. If you guys are going to enjoy these type of questions, let me know in the comment section so that I can make sure to try to include this in the portfolio updates on Sundays, and I will be sure to continue doing this. But let's go ahead and get started, guys, with the first thing. So you'll see in our cash balance, we have about $16.63, which that is going to be from a dividend that we got paid out. So I'm going to go here to activities. I'll show you guys real quick what I bought this week. Remember that we were closed on Thursday, and then Friday the market did close early. But the start date was November 2022 of 2021, and if we look at this, guys, you'll see that on the 22nd of November we did 2 buys, $55.82. This was just the $50 somebody signed up with my referral link. So again, if you guys are interested, check it out. Whoever signed up with me, you allowed me to buy some more Lockheed Martin, which I bought 0.14 shares, and I think this will pay off in the long term. And then we reinvested the Caterpillar dividend. And then what we did, we went ahead and deposited $220 on the 24th. We did 3 buys. We bought some Visa. We bought $100 worth of Visa. Visa has been selling off. Lockheed Martin, $100. Lockheed Martin has been down, so I will continue to buy Lockheed Martin. I think long term it will pay off. And then Starbucks, we added $20. Remember that $20 is because we were going to get paid out a dividend from Starbucks. So I went ahead, and every time a company pays me out a dividend, I try to force myself to contribute an additional $20 for that company. That way I can just grow that snowball much larger. You don't have to do that. I just like to do it. And if you have less money, you could also try to just do an extra dollar. You contribute an extra dollar every time a company pays you out. $5, $10, whatever you want, or zero. But in my case, since Starbucks was going to pay me out a dividend, I contributed an additional $20 and I bought more Starbucks. And then this coming Monday morning, we will reinvest this Starbucks dividend back into itself, and then see it compound even more. But anyways, let's go ahead and since this activities for this week was pretty short, let's find out how much we made in dividends. This green button calculates all the dividends, which should be pretty easy. Click on it. Total, we made $16.63. If you guys are interested and new to the channel, I do have a tutorial for this on how you can add that to your account. It's completely free. All I ask in return is that you subscribe with that bell notification and you smash that like button to help out the channel grow much larger, guys. But yeah, guys, we made quite a bit of dividends in passive income long term. That is what we're trying to aim for, and that is pretty sweet. So anyways, now that we have that out of the way, I'm going to ask, I guess we're going to read the first subscriber question. And again, guys, if you do like these type of things that, asking subscriber questions, let me know in the comment section so that I can make sure to start doing that. But anyways, first one is Matthew. So hashtag dividends. Matthew went ahead and watched the whole video. Thanks so much, man. That means a lot. But anyways, he asked, I like the strategy of adding money into the payment companies, although I wonder how that works with the portfolio balance of M1. Throws off the dynamic rebalancing a bit when you do that, I expect. So that is actually a great point that Matthew does have. And, currently, if you look at my sub pies, you'll see that technology has just outgrown everything. I had it allocated for 30%. It's really overweight with 50%. Consumer, I'm actually underweight. And then financial, I'm actually overweight. And then industrial, I'm still underweight from my current overall allocation. But currently right now, what I really want to do is just continue growing those snowballs as well. Overall, we have to have diversification, which is what I currently have. I guess you could say that I'm not too well diversified because I have a lot of my majority of holdings into the tech sector. But I think, for me, I have a 15-20 year time horizon before I need this type of money. So I think in the long term it will pay off, especially because I'm pretty young, and I think I will get most of my returns in the tech type of side of companies. But if I show you my current thing about contributing an additional $20 is because I want to grow that snowball much larger as soon as I can, because what's going to happen is the more money that starts dripping into my account, the faster my dividends will continue to compound at a certain point where those additional $20 that I'm contributing are really not going to do much. Really what's going to be doing the heavy work at that point are the dividends that are pouring in every week, every month, every quarter. And so just for example, let's go ahead and just pick Starbucks, right? Starbucks, if we look, and I just go ahead and filter everything by Starbucks, we go ahead and do this, and then we go ahead and do only dividends. If we look way back, February 22nd, 2019, 60 cents is what we were paying. or I guess what we were getting paid, 60 cents, 82 cents, 94 cents, 94 cents. And then I started buying more Starbucks, $4.08, then $6.55, and $8.87, now $10.96, and then $10.96. And then I started doing this and continued growing this. Now it's $15.13, now it's $16.63. Next quarter, when Starbucks pays me out, it's not going to be $16.63. It will be much larger. I want to try to get all these companies to pay me a pretty good amount of dividends, because once that point goes on, I can start focusing on certain positions in my portfolio. For example, right now I have maybe like my industrial. You'll see I'm underweight on Union Pacific. I will try to contribute more into that. If we look on the consumer pie, you will see that I'm underweight on certain positions and I'm overweight on other ones. At that point, I can start focusing on growing those other positions as well. The dividends will continue to help because they will be dripping, but you know, long term, overall I want to try to keep this as well. I guess my focus is not keeping it as balanced as I have it allocated. My point is trying to grow this dividend snowball much larger and faster, because the more that continues to pour in, the larger it'll grow. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for that question, Matthew. That was a great point you brought up. But I'm gonna move on to the next question, because I don't want to try to make this video as long as possible. So I'll try to fly through these coming questions as soon as possible. So the next one is from Gavin. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I'm not the best with names, but thanks so much for the question. When will the O Reality Spinoff be paid to the people who own O? So that one, you should already have the shares. I don't believe, if I look at my M1, if I look at my M1 portfolio, I don't believe it's on mine currently. I'm assuming you're using M1 Finance. If you're not using M1, I think a lot of other people that use like Fidelity or Robinhood or a different type of account, I think you probably would have already received it. But if not, I will find out for you and I will let you guys know in the next update. That's a great question. I did get about 6 shares is what I'm allocated for, I believe. If we actually looked down here, I believe that was like last week. Yeah, if we look over here, November 15th, stock split, 6 shares is what I received. So I'm not sure where or how long it's going to take before it shows up in my O&L pie. The other question that you had was, and do you hold more monthly dividend stocks or quarterly stocks? Currently, I do mostly quarterly stocks, because those are going to be dividend-paying companies that are considered qualified dividends. Usually, the monthly dividend stocks are going to be REITs, which are going to be considered as regular income taxed, and so you're not going to get a tax benefit on that one. Typically, you want to try to have those in your Roth IRA so that you avoid the taxes there. But yeah, mostly mine are quarterly dividends, because at the end of the day, after holding them for I believe it's 60 days or so, they become qualified dividends. So you get taxed at 15% or 20% dividends tax rate, which is pretty awesome. Well, I guess not tax rate, but the long-term capital gains, which is pretty awesome there. The other thing I do want to show you, I guess from the O&L spinoff, which I did pull up a little bit, the Orion one, it's already available. It's trading around $17.83. I think it started at $25. It has tanked some, but if we look at the dividends, if they were going to pay out a dividend, currently there's no information about that as well. I found this site over here. Does Orion Office REITs pay a dividend? No, O&L has not paid a dividend within this past 12 months, which makes sense because they just spun off. And then what is Orion's dividend payment date? Does not pay a dividend as well. None of these right here. Yeah, it just says that currently there's no dividend set yet. So most of the websites I found show no dividend from Orion Office. But it is a REIT, so they should be paying a dividend eventually. Some type of income we should be getting from O&L. But as soon as I know, guys, I will keep you posted. And so the next question comes from Tim. Hey man, big fan of Lockheed Martin and your channel. Been buying as much as I can for the past year in the 330 to 340 range. When do you think the market starts seeing what we're seeing and it gets back in the upper 300s, low 400s? Last earnings dip hurt, not gonna lie. So yeah, thanks so much. You're obviously a public subscriber for my channel. I can see that in the little icon there. So that's so awesome. Thanks so much. And hopefully you have the bell notification enabled. Hopefully everybody else that is watching currently has it as well. But yeah, I'm also long on Lockheed Martin. I've been buying it as well. 330 range around. I have been buying a lot. Actually, in the past couple weeks, I have just been accumulating more shares, and I think in the long term it will pay off. Currently, you know, the market is not seeing what we're seeing, and I think it's a great opportunity to continue buying. If Lockheed Martin was for some reason to move even down much further, I will continue to buy even more. You know, I want to accumulate as many possible shares as I can. You know, remember, try to focus. Don't focus on the short term, focus on the long term. If you believe in this company, you believe this company will be more valuable 5-10 years from now, definitely is probably the best time to continue to accumulate more shares. And you know, just to show you guys, you know, while you hold Lockheed Martin, I have Lockheed Martin right here on Seeking Alpha. It's currently trading about $342, and if we look at the dividend summary, dividend yield is about 3.27%, which is a pretty awesome starting dividend yield, and the payout ratio is about 41%, so they have plenty of room to grow that dividend. And 5-year CAGR is almost a double digit. And so you guys, while you hold this company, you know, you will be getting paid out a dividend, and I think Lockheed Martin will do very well in the long term. And if we look at the charts over here, guys, 6 months, it's been pretty volatile going downwards. Year to date, you know, we haven't really gone much. We're actually down for the year. And so if we look at 1 year as well, we look at 5 years, we are up. But if we look at the max years, guys, look at how Lockheed Martin has, sometimes it fluctuates around the same price for quite a couple years, and then it starts moving upwards. But at the same time, remember guys, that we are dividend growth investors as well. While you hold these companies, they will be growing those dividends, and your dividend yield will get much larger and larger. Look at that return that you could get. Imagine if you had invested back in 2000, you would already receive a almost a 2000% return, I believe. Yeah, so yeah, almost a 1,858% return. You know, long-term investing is the key to go. I'm on it for the long term. I don't care the short term. If the Lockheed Martin goes down to the 200s, you guys already know I will be buying, unless they completely change their business model or something completely changes. That is when I might consider being a little bit more cautious. But as the currently how it stands, I will continue to buy more shares and accumulate more of them. So let's go ahead and move on to the next question, guys, which is coming from Steve. Steve has been a follower for a long time now, and I really always appreciate him stopping by, watching the channel, and you know, anybody that always smashes that like button, I appreciate you guys, so thanks so much. But his question is, Joseph Carlton completely dumped Visa and MasterCard from one of his latest videos. You are holding V in your portfolio, so am I. Just wonder your thoughts on the dip of V after Amazon news, #dividends. Steve, first of all, thanks so much for watching all the way to the end of the videos. #dividends, you're the MVP. Yeah, I saw that video of as well from Joseph, that he did sell out of Visa and MasterCard. From my position, I will continue to actually buy more Visa in the long term. I will continue to hold Visa as well. If we look at my activities, you'll see that the November 24th, I did 3 buys, and one of those buys was Visa, $100. We bought half of a share, guys. We are going to continue to buy Visa. Currently, my main focus right now is mostly Lockheed Martin, but Visa is up for grabs for me if it stays in the 190s or so. So far, we have about 25.59 shares. and I don't mind accumulating more shares of Visa. So I think Visa is here to stay for the long term, and so far nothing has changed from my perspective for the first reason of investing into Visa. And if we look at the site for Visa, they are getting into the crypto world, unlocking crypto opportunities. If we look at some other solutions, a leading payment network with 50 plus crypto wallet partners, developing native digital currency settlements on card networks, innovative in digital currency and blockchain research, Visa crypto solutions and capabilities. If we look at this, credential issuance, crypto APIs, crypto stablecoin payouts, crypto consulting and innovation, minimize crypto related fraud, and discover more about Visa's approach to crypto. You guys can dive into this, but in general, Visa is getting into the crypto world, which for me, I'm also invested in crypto. I think Visa is doing pretty well. If they were going to get disrupted, I wouldn't see them getting into crypto as well. They have been doing a lot of partnerships as well. If you guys probably have already seen the ads from like crypto.com with the Visa card, that you get like about, I believe, like 8% return on your money with like crypto. So here, this type of credit card, guess what it is, guys? It's powered by Visa. So if Visa is doing the best things they possibly can. So for me, so far, currently, Visa is a long-term hold for me as well. If we look at the portfolio here, dividend payout, look at this, guys. Where is Visa? Right here. Almost an 18% dividend increase, which for my portfolio, dividend snowball, that is an amazing thing for me, right? We're going to continue to grow that. But yeah, guys, I believe these are all the questions I was asked, and they were awesome questions, guys. If you want me to dive into any more of this stuff, let me know. If you guys like these type of new things of where you guys ask questions and I try to answer them, let me know in the comment section so I can continue to include these. But guys, let's go ahead and actually jump over to the Google Sheets so that we can find out how much we grew that dividend snowball. And we are here, guys. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is kick off these scripts, which is going to tell us how much we grew this. So dividend portfolio, get latest dividends. This is going to wipe everything and then calculate, well, I guess grab the latest declared dividends to see if we got any new dividend raises. So we're about 61 here. We will see any of the pop-ups, anything greater than 61 if we got any more of them. So it takes a second or two. Again, I do have tutorials for all this stuff. All I ask is that you subscribe with that bell notification, and you support the channel by hitting that like button, guys. But here we go, guys. So there was actually nothing new this week, but you'll see that we're going to start off December 1st with American Waterworks, an awesome dividend there, and then Honeywell on the 3rd. So we're going to start very, very strong, guys, and then we're going to get those dividends to compound and recompound and just grow that snowball larger and larger, which is what we're trying to go for. But if we go right here to settings, we're going to go ahead and see how much we grew that dividend snowball this week, even though there was a market sell-off. So let's go ahead and jump over to personal capital so we can grab the latest copy of our holdings. And if we go here, we're on M1 Finance, personal capital portion. Click this green button. This copies the content from our portfolio into the clipboard, and then we can go back, right click, paste special values only. Now we have the latest version. If we go here to holdings, you can click portfolio tools, update portfolio holdings. This will wipe it and use our latest copy, and then we can jump back over here and see how much we are growing it. So last week it was at 2,988. We grew it to $2,994.81, guys. We're about $5 or $6 away from meeting our huge milestone, which is $3,000 for the month. We grew it up by about 52 cents weekly, about 12 cents, and then for the day we grew it by 1 penny. Hourly, we're still making about 34 cents an hour, and then hourly work wage $1.44. So this was if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of $1.44, and hopefully long term we get this to minimum wage. But yeah guys, this is all I have for you guys in this update. Definitely let me know if you guys really like the Q&A stuff, and we will continue to include these in the new video updates. You know, if I get more requests, of course. But if you stuck all the way to the very end, be sure to drop a hashtag snowball, because we are trying to grow that dividend snowball much larger and larger. Yeah guys, thanks so much for watching. Be sure you're subscribed with that bell notification. Don't forget to drop a big thumbs up on the video, and I will see you guys in the next update. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye guys.